Welcome to Lesson 22 from Basic ESL Workbook 2. Lesson 22 vocabulary is about length, width, and depth. In today's lesson, we look at the pronunciation of ED with simple past tense verbs. We also take a look at questions about measurement. Let's get started. Here we have the regular verbs need, add, melt, and taste. The past tense forms of these verbs all end in ed. The pronunciation of ed depends on the ending of the verb. The base form of these verbs end in a D or T sound. The pronunciation of ed for verbs that end in a D or T sound is id. Repeat after me. Need, need, needed, needed. Add, add, added, added. Melt, melt, melted, melted. Taste, taste, tasted, tasted. Okay, great. Let's try these examples in a few sentences. Repeat after me. The chef needed a long knife. The chef needed a long knife. I added a lot of salt to the soup. I added a lot of salt to the soup. You melted a thick piece of cheese. You melted a thick piece of cheese. We tasted some different fruits. We tasted some different fruits. Good job. Let's try a different pronunciation. Here we have the regular verbs guess, push, help, and look. The past tense form of these verbs all end in ed. Remember, the pronunciation of ed depends on the ending of the verb. If the base form of a verb ends in an F sound, a K sound, a P sound, an S sound, an X sound, a CH sound, or an SH sound, then the pronunciation of ed sounds like a T. Repeat after me. Guess, guess, guessed, guessed. Push, push, pushed, pushed, help, help, helped, helped, look, look, looked, looked. Good. Now let's try these verbs in some statements. Repeat after me. Bob guessed the wrong distance. Bob guessed the wrong distance. Jared pushed the cart far away. Jared pushed the cart far away. Stacy helped for a very short time. Stacy helped for a very short time. Alice looked low under the table. Alice looked low under the table. Very nice. Let's go over the last pronunciation rule for all other verbs. Here we have the regular verbs move, grab, play, and measure. The past tense forms for these verbs all end in ed. The pronunciation of ed sounds like a d for all other verbs. Repeat after me. Move, move, moved, moved, grab, grab, grabbed, grabbed, play, play, played, played, measure, measure, measured, measured. Great job. Let's try these verbs in statements. Repeat after me. Bob and Sue moved close by. Bob and Sue moved close by. The girl grabbed a thin sweater. The girl grabbed a thin sweater. The boy played in the shallow water. The boy played in the shallow water. She measured the width of the table. She measured The width of the table. All right, good job. Hey guys, real quick, here are 3 great ways that you can improve your English. 1. Ask your library about ESL classes. 2. Practice with your friends or practice with us by watching our videos. And 3. To learn even more, use our basic ESL workbooks. Buy our workbooks on Amazon or basicesl.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And now, back to the lesson. Let's move on to our next topic. We often want to know the measurement of something. Some common measurements are things like length, width, and depth. We can use the question words what or how to ask for measurement. Repeat after me. What is the length of the table? What is the length of the table? The length is 8 feet. The length is 8 feet. How long is the table? How long is the table? The table is 8 feet long. The table is 8 feet long. What is the width of the door? What is the width of the door? The width is 32 inches. The width is 32 inches. How wide is the door? How wide is the door? The door is 32 inches wide. The door is 32 inches wide. What is the depth of the lake? What is the depth of the lake? The depth is about 15 meters. The depth is about 15 meters. How deep is the lake? How deep is the lake? The lake is about 15 meters deep. The lake is about 15 meters deep. What is the thickness of the book? What is the thickness of the book? The thickness is half an inch. The thickness is half an inch. How thick is the book? How thick is the book? The book is half an inch thick. The book is half an inch thick. What is the distance to my house? What is the distance to my house? The distance is 3 miles. The distance is 3 miles. How far is my house? How far is my house? Your house is 3 miles away. Your house is 3 miles away. Great job. Well, that does it for Lesson 22. We hope you enjoyed practicing your pronunciation. Today, we talked about the pronunciation of ed for past tense regular verbs. And we looked at different questions about measurement with the question words what and how. Now, here is what I want you to do. I want you to watch this video again, and I want you to practice your pronunciation every day. In our next lesson, we go over the past continuous tense. We will see you then.